feel like a lot of people are just like scared, and then like my coworkers have been texting each other like about not wanting to come in and stuff. But yeah, there's definitely been like less people I've seen everywhere.
And it's just really scary, especially because you have to take the bus a lot, and sometimes you're out late.
My mom called me this morning when I was on my way to class. My sisters have been checking in and a couple of my cousins.
So after 2 other stabbings took place within the Davis city limits, all in a 5-day time frame, the first happening last Thursday, killing David Bro at Central Park. 2 days later, a UC Davis student, Kareem Abu Najam, was stabbed and killed at another park north of campus. And the latest happening Monday night late to a woman who remains in critical condition after being stabbed multiple times through her tent. She remains in critical condition, and the community remains on edge after police have very little to go on who the attacker might be. At least that's what they're saying publicly. Police also are not linking the 3 stabbings together yet until they get more information in this investigation. Our Monica Coleman has been on this story for a couple of days now. She's live in Davis with how residents are feeling as this investigation continues. Monica.
Well, residents are using one word to describe how they are feeling, and that's violated. They feel violated after this person took the lives of 2 people and injuring another, and it happened the second homicide right here at this location. You can see just how close it is to these homes, and this growing memorial lies here as people continue to come through and pay their respects, leaving behind flowers and hopeful messages. The sun pours through the trees on Brown Drive, almost like a dream. Birds chirping in the morning sky in an otherwise peaceful neighborhood. But residents are now on edge after one of the killings happened just feet away.
It's very terrifying that it happened right behind our home, 20 feet from our fence. And that path that he was on is a path used I couldn't even count the number of people that go through there every day.
Kareem Abu Najam was on the bike path in Sycamore Park behind Ann Motoza Seltzer's home Saturday night when he was stabbed to death, making the 20-year-old along with David Bro and an unidentified homeless woman the 3 victims of a bizarre string of stabbings that has blanketed fear over the town of Davis. The woman, the lone survivor of the attacks.
To even know that we couldn't hear his cries for call is very, very sad. We couldn't have saved him from this.
Investigators knocking on every door on Brown Drive, says Ann, interviewing neighbors trying to piece together the attacker's patterns. Yolo County Search and Rescue on foot, going through the park looking for clues. Davis police telling residents to now travel in pairs.
You know, they're looking through your bushes, and I thought, oh, they're looking for a weapon.
As for Ann and her husband, they are forever fearful in a place that once brought them peace, and have a message for the families of the many victims.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry, because I can just picture your son, you know, walking along, because this is a route he took every day, and the other victim as well. You know, he was a compassionate guy, you know, and, you know, to just be surprised by someone that was so evil and then lose your life. We're so sad for you.
You can hear the sorrow and the fear in her voice during that interview with her. And as I went through Davis today, it is an eerie feeling. Hardly anybody on the roads. This is a biking community. We saw very few people out enjoying themselves. But also, when I spoke with residents, they compare it to the COVID-19 shutdown. That's how empty the streets are here in Davis, as many people are staying inside and not coming out after dark. Back to you.
Yeah, good observation there. It is a huge recreation city with biking and outdoors and walking along in the beautiful greenery. Monica Coleman live in Davis. Monica, thank you for that update. In the meantime, the city of Davis is working to provide extra resources and help to the unhoused community during this time, partnering with several organizations. They'll be providing 2,000 emergency beds and meals for those wanting to accept this. Davis Community Meals and Housing is adding space for people at Paul's Place and its 5th Street location. And we first brought you the latest from Davis Police's breaking news yesterday at 11. We'll continue to monitor any major developments Be sure to download our free ABC 10 app in your app store to stay in the know with breaking news. Just turn your notifications on.